Hey, this is Lorena, and I want to do a video for you on some of my favorites. Item number one. This is one of my favorites. These are needles from Dritz. Let me say, the Easy Grasp pins, and I'll show a better picture of them. What I like about them is that they're sharp. I've used the ball ones and the glass ones and all the other ones. The glass ones kind of disappear on me, so I don't like them as much. And then the ball ones, the ball falls off of the needle, and sometimes the needle themselves are dull. But I really am enjoying these. They're a little bit more pricey, but I get a coupon at Joann's. Coupon at Joann's. Seriously, that's the thing. And what I like about them is they grip to your finger or your hand really nicely. I love these. Another item that's one of my favorites, and I use this when I'm hand binding, and I also use this when I am doing applique. It's these needle puller, they're like grippers. I love these things. As a matter of fact, I don't like hand binding anymore without them. As a matter of fact, I kind of tore them and I couldn't find them. So I went to a quilt store and they've had something like this, but those like tore on me in one day. So I got these at Joann's. They're like a couple dollars, maybe $5. I love them when you're doing needlework. I do it for applique, and I also use them for hand binding, or if you're, cross stitching or stuff like that. These, love. Okay, one of my other items, and this is a long arm quilting item, but it's also a crochet item. I use these, a friend of mine showed me these. I had an issue with loopies on the back of a quilt that I custom quilted, and I was unstitching that whole thing, and it was torture, and this saved my life. You're able to grab that loopy and grab it with this little fine little, let me show you, it is a little tiny crochet. It's able to go into the fiber of your fabric. It is also able to not damage your fabric, and it fixed the loopies. I've also used this when I have a white fabric and there's batting, and you can go in there and pull the thread that's underneath. You know what I mean? Like when you have a white quilt and then you have like thread fibers, a black one or a red one, that's the worst. I was able to go through that fiber and pull it out with this little sweet little crochet hook. Best thing ever. Okay, a friend of mine showed me these and I thought I'd like to share them with you. They are scissors that you could buy at Walmart. Yep. And I got this set, and then I also got, and this is the name of them, but I'll post pictures as I go along. I got these to give them a try because she let me use her rotary cutter and it was so pretty. But I thought, it looked kind of cheap. And it came with the rotary cutter and the scissors. I have been using these very lightweight scissors for cutting batting on a quilt that I just recently did. And these rotary cutters are like the best ever. I'm one of the kind of people, like, if I love a rotary cutter, I love a rotary cutter, and nothing will change me. These are really light though, and so it feels very flimsy, and kind of after a while I'm probably gonna break it. So they have blades. This company has blades, and I bought some blade replacements for my favorite rotary cutter, which is Olfa. And let me just say something. These rotary cutters are expensive. They're great. I love them. I have a collection of these. This is my rotary cutter. This is my jam. But the blades, they're so expensive lately, and I was like, oh hell no. They were only $20-something for blades, but the blade for this Walmart brand is so delicious, so sharp. They even sell the blades for a couple dollars, I think like $5. And this is like only $5, this rotary cutter, and you need to try it. Try it. I'm gonna go to Walmart before I post this video because I know you people are just gonna, I'm not gonna be able to find these. So I got one of their blades that they were selling, and I put it on one of these, and it works, and the blades are great. I mean, they're the best. I'm thankful that my friend brought it, let me use her rotary cutter. It cuts like butter, like it's delicious. All right, another one of my favorite items is called Best Press. I'm sure if you're a quilter or a piecer, you know what this is. It's starch. Is it right? Yeah, it's a clear starch. I love this stuff. I love the lavender. Ugh, I love lavender. And let me share, I got this whole bottle. They're expensive. They cost a lot of money, but I purchased a couple of them and I've kept the bottles, and this is what I do. I bought this at Joann's for like $50. Of course, I went on a different day and used the coupons. It came out to $25 for this big giant thing. What I do, since I do a lot of pressing on quilts and stuff like that, is I get one of these bottles that I've already used. So I fill up a bottle with half water, half Best Press, and then this is what I use to starch my quilt tops. It works great. Now you can use 100% of this, but this is the way that I make my stretch. I have a lot of clients that come to me and that I have to iron their quilts and spray them down. You've seen me. It starches the quilt really well. It takes up the fabric. Now if I do need more starch, I will just get a bottle and just put specifically this in there, but half water, half Best Press, it works just as good. All right, I love these little zipper things that you can get at Walmart in the like luggage area. This came with 3 different items, one like this, another one, and then a small one. One exactly like this and a small one. This has 2 zippers. And the other one that it came with only has 1 zipper, and then this has the smaller zipper. What I'm gonna do is use these for my get her done projects. And what I ended up doing is I got a swimming noodle. I cut it in half to fit the size of the bag, which was 12 inches. I went ahead and I have a quilting redwork that one of the subscribers on YouTube a year ago sent me as a gift to me, and I went ahead and I put all that redwork inside and I rolled it onto a noodle, and then I pinned it with a needle. I'm only going to use the one for the single zipper. I'm going to go ahead and put my my quilt tops or quilt blocks in here. And it doesn't, and the neat thing is this is wide enough for 12-inch blocks, and it has like some room. I'm going to get I literally went recently shopping so that I purchased all this fabric to do this redwork. So I specifically purchased this fabric. I'm also going to go ahead and put my threads in here, and so when I'm piecing it, I have the threads, or even when I'm hand binding, I have the thread for it. So I'm going to put it in here. I still need to create a pattern, but the neat thing is you can zip it up, and everything is nice and fitted in here. I even have room to put the back fabric, binding, or any other item in here, and when I'm ready to start working on it, I could just literally grab the bag and I could see through it and see what I'm working on. I'm going to use a lot of these bags for my get her done projects. I love this thing. Currently, I was binding this beautiful table runner that I created. I have a video on it, but right now you could see that I have the thread and the needle right here. I went ahead and I folded it in here, and then I have this wonderful storage where I have all the thread for my binding or applique, because I also do applique, and then my thimbles, my grippers are right here. If you want to see a video on what's in here, my needle threader, and I'm putting it in here because currently this is what I'm binding. If you have a baby quilt, a throw would probably fit in this container. And then I'm going to go ahead and let you see me zip it up. And so it's nice and zipped up. Now this is the bigger one of the set of 3. This has a back zipper, so if I want to add more paperwork in here, I can. But at this time, I'm going to use this when I'm going to have like the back fabric and the quilt top in here. So it's versatile. So if you have a quilt top that you're still working on, you can go ahead and put the quilt top in here, and whatever your borders, whatever you need to do, and put it in one thing and just grab it and go. I really do appreciate you, and I'll thank you for watching.